to take 8 vials of my own blood and add to that blood venom.
What's up, Governor?
Vipers here in the United States. We have a medic that is going to stick me with a needle and draw out these 8 vials of blood. And right now I'm feeling very, very nervous and a little squeamish. And I might pass out during this process. Okay, here we go. Giving my blood for science.
I swear to God, I was just gonna look up stand still dribble. What's up, Ice of Vegeta? What's up, Kangaroo? I'm finna hop on. Alright, so he's actually looking sturdy.
Alright guys, so today's experiment is going to show us what happens when snake venom mixes together with human blood. I've always been curious what happens when snake bites human venom mixes with bloodstream. So today, what we're going to do
Sturdy,
is
yeah.
And she is going to safely draw out my blood.
I need you to just keep your arm very still.
Very still.
Don't jerk it back. And if you feel like you're going to pass out, tell me.
Okay.
If you get lightheaded, you start to feel really hot.
Okay. I'm already hot. I'm sweating bullets right now. Like, more nervous than I was for ants, centipedes, like, worst day ever.
Even hotter than you are right now.
Okay. Yes, I can be ready. Find a happy place. Find a happy place. Is this considered a lot of blood for one sitting?
This is an okay amount.
Just an okay
Certainly
amount.
not going to harm you.
Okay. I'm going to put the GoPro down and what this is to see what's happening. I can't look with my own eyes. I can't bear. I can't feel my arm. Like, should I be doing anything with my arm?
No. Okay. You ready?
For what?
I'm going to take out the needle. You ready?
Is it out?
No.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, this is going to like squirt blood if you... Oh my God, look at all those tubes of blood. Holy mackerel. But what we're going to do now is head down the hallway, meet up with Carl, and move to step 2 of this experiment. Holy cow. Look at all these vials of blood. That is so much coyote that is spilled out in the name of science. Okay, Carl, I am back with 8 vials of my blood. Now, we're only going to need 4 for this experiment, so I'll put these other 4 over here as a backup. And we've got the entire experiment set up. We've got 3 vials that contain copperhead, water moccasin, and eastern diamondback venom. Eventually, that blood is going to trickle down this void that we've created. But before we get there, let's and why they're so potentially dangerous.
Okay, so Coyote, all 3 of these things cause you to bleed, cause you to hemorrhage. And hemorrhaging is dangerous for a host of reasons. Your blood doesn't clot, you're losing blood from your blood vessels. Your blood corpuscles are being broken apart. Your red blood cells are being lysed. They're not carrying oxygen to your tissues. They all cause you to hemorrhage. They do it a little differently. The mechanisms at work do it a little differently, but they all cause that significant bleeding coagulopathy problem.
Okay, man, that is complex, but sounds very painful at the same time. Obviously, a lot of pain is experienced with a bite from any one of these snake species. Okay, so I'm definitely going to put on my safety goggles for this part. I am going to open up this vial and expose the venom. Now, I have this one labeled copperhead, and you'll see I also have a blunt-tipped needle. The reason for that is if this was sharp and I were to accidentally prick myself, that's just like a snake fang. What you don't want to do is envenomate yourself while working with venom. So I'm going to just, oh man, makes your hand nervous just to pick up and hold what that is right there. That is some very potent venom. Now, Carl, I'm going to need your assistance. If you can just tilt that a tiny bit until I'm able to get some venom. I think that's enough?
Yep.
That's probably more than a full snake bite right there.
Question.
Okay, so there is our copperhead venom. Whew, one down. Our next one is going to be the water moccasin. Wow, look at that venom.
Gives you a sense of how dangerous cottonmouths can be, and part of that equation again is you. That's 3 snakes, of course, but even still.
There we go.
What's up, Moochie?
Toxic. Got a little drip coming. There. And now we are going to bring up the most potent of them all, the Eastern Diamondback.
Break! Sorry.
Crest 3D White Brilliance. 100% stain removal, 24-hour stain resistance. Lock in your whitest smile.
Woo, this is the big one right here. Alright. There we go. And that right there would be enough venom to kill you, wouldn't it? Probably. Okay, so we've got our 3 syringes of venom lined up. Thank you, Carl. Whew, this is... keeping your hand steady is not an easy thing. Okay, so the first one, our green, is going to be the copperhead. Okay. There we go. Just 2 right there. Okay, moving on to the water moccasin. Labeled yellow. Caution, water moccasins can be deadly. Definitely not a snake you ever want to trifle with in the wild. Admire these guys from a very safe distance. Okay, there we go. Alright, that is moccasin venom going into my blood. And last but certainly not least will be the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. Still a very, very dangerous syringe right there. There's still some venom residue. Okay, there we go. That is Eastern Diamondback venom going into my blood. Okay, well, let's take 15 minutes. We will return, and step 3 of this experiment will tell us exactly what happens from a visual perspective when you add snake venom to human blood. Now, I know a lot of you out there have said before, Coyote, you've been bitten and stung by so many things. Get bitten by a venomous snake. Now, Carl, I want to open up this conversation to you to say to everybody out there watching, how crazy is that notion of intentionally being bitten by a venomous snake? And just so we're clear, guys, I'm never going to intentionally take on a bite like something from a copperhead water moccasin or rattlesnake. And tell us why this is so damaging.
Because insect stings and snake bites are very different things. And so insect venoms, to a large degree, evolve to cause pain. And basically what they're trying to do is get you away from perhaps their nest or something of that nature. Snake venoms evolve to immobilize and kill the food that they eat. And so snake venoms are destructive on a whole host of different levels. So you've got blood chemistry problems. You've got neurological issues happening. You've got cardiac issues happening, a depolarization of the muscle cells in your heart. You've got maybe all of these things, nephrotoxicity, myotoxicity, cytotoxicity, cardiotoxicity, neurotoxicity. A snake bite can be a very, very dangerous event. In fact, it can be a lethal event. And on a cellular level, it's catastrophic. It's nothing to be fooled with or taken lightly. There's no question about that.
Okay, it has been roughly 15 minutes that the venom has been percolating inside of my blood. And now's the big moment. What I'm curious about, what I know you guys are all curious about, what exactly happened to my blood with that venom inside? So the first thing that we're going to do is put on our safety glasses. Always important to have on safety glasses when you're doing science experiments. So we've got another blood tip needle that is the control. That's the blood that's in here. And when I hold it up and look at it, yeah, that still looks super liquidy. So what we're going to do is pull blood from each one of these vials, and I'm going to make a little streak, just like that, on the top of this plexiglass board. We're going to see what happens. Does it run down? Does it turn into jelly? We don't know, right?
It'll be interesting.
I guess we'll see. And I'm just going to try to make a nice little streak across here, just like that. Whoa! What? That is some coagulation right there, isn't it, Carl?
See that way? Yeah, that's great.
Wow. That looks like a zombie film right there. So, Carl, tell us what happened, because there was no venom in there, yet you got these chunks of blood that just looked like they vomited themselves down this plexiglass plate.
When you expose blood to oxygen, it's going to begin to clot.
Right.
And so that's what we're seeing there.
And that's healthy blood then.
Absolutely.
Healthy blood exposed to oxygen is going to coagulate. So for the most part, looks like I'm healthy. So now we're moving on to the copperhead. That is our green vial here. And I'm just going to give that a tilt left and right. Now, like you were saying, Carl, that anticoagulant makes this look like it's a whole lot.
Very hard to say if we're going to see anything to the naked eye, but I assure you what's going on in that tube right now, cellularly, is as we talked about earlier, catastrophic. So let's see if we can see anything with the naked eye.
Here we go. Copperhead blood coming up. Wow, look at all those bubbles. I did not really see that on the controller. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, look at that. It's just dripping right out of I'm not even applying any pressure yet. And look at that. It's just dripping right out of the syringe. Whoa, look at that.
Boy, it's certainly the naked eye looks like it's less coagulation going on there, right? I mean, to the naked eye, that just ran down. And I saw a couple of little micro, maybe, clots in there, but to the naked eye, I don't know about what you saw, but
yeah.
Anyway, interesting.
That was blood running down that incredibly fast. I mean, just the pace at which it slid down and off the plexiglass, you can see that a lot of the blood here is still left streaking. This was, yes, looked a lot. You can almost see the more watery consistency of it. So that's the blood cells breaking down and not being able to hold on to each other.
Again, to the naked eye, that's what it would look like.
Again, guys, we can't stress enough how the internal aspects of what's happening on a micro level that if we had a super powerful microscope, we'd be able to see are happening. I mean, this is just explosions of blood cells and everything breaking down apart inside.
All those little cell walls are being affected.
Okay, here we go. Water moccasin. You can see there, the blood definitely looks very thin as well. Again, a whole cocktail of proteins and toxins that are just turning this blood into who knows what.
When you get one.
Again, oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's having trouble actually sucking the blood up into the
Bobbing in the sample.
There we go, okay. Now my glasses are fogging up. I'm doing my best to keep my hand steady, but even interacting with venom and blood, definitely gets your heart rate going, that's for sure. That is my blood mixed together with water moccasin venom. And again, you can see that blood just wants to come out of the tip of the needle without me applying any pressure. It's just dripping out on its own. So I'm going to very slowly apply a little bit of pressure. There we go. Wow, look at that.
There's certainly some clots visible in that sample.
Oh, yeah.
More so than the copperhead.
That is true. Look at that. You can just still see all of that. It looks like a worm going down the side of the plexiglass.
But certainly the copperhead venom appeared thinner than the cottonmouth venom in relationship to the control. Tough to say, but maybe we're seeing some anticoagulant activity there. Maybe.
Okay, so here we go. I've got the eastern diamondback venom in my blood there. Top coming back off. There we go. Syringe going in. Again, guys, flat tip needles. Even if I were to prick myself with a needle with venom, that is just like suffering envenomation. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look how thin that blood is. That pulls up way easier than the copperhead or the moccasin. Wow, look how watery that is. That's crazy. What does human blood look like once it's been envenomated with eastern diamondback rattlesnake venom? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is a little bit of coagulation there. Wow, look at that.
That's some significant clotting. And remember, on this one, Coyote, eastern diamondback venom, we think there are both anticoagulant and procoagulant activity happening. But that's interesting.
Okay, well, there we have it. Between the control, the copperhead, the moccasin, and the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, visually across the board, it looks like there's quite a bit of difference, right? Even with the control, I don't see any speckling in the blood as compared to these three. But from your expert perspective, Carl, what is it that we're really seeing here? I mean, it looks like a horror film, but it's tough to tell with the naked eye.
Yeah. So, Coyote, you know, I think we need to point out that this experiment is a really crude experiment. You know, what we're seeing, we're kind of speculating a little bit and based a little bit on what we know about these given snake venoms. But this really needs to be done under a microscope in a really controlled setting where we don't have this time difference going on and we're not sure, you know, that the amount of venom being used is exact to get a real sense of this. But I think it's safe to say that what's happening here, whether or not we can see it with the naked eye, is serious, catastrophic damage on a cellular level.
And I think for everybody out there watching, not only did I hear you say that we need to do this again, which means there will be a sequel to this video, but that the big takeaway is the pit vipers in the United States have the potential to be very dangerous. This is not a species you would ever want to interact with in the wild. And for everybody out there that's asked, Coyote, will you get bitten by a venomous snake? The answer is no. You guys can see that this is, again, catastrophic. If you're bitten by one of these snakes, it is a medical emergency. With all of our content, we want to encourage the viewers to admire these animals from a safe distance. Don't try to kill them. Don't try to catch them. Don't ever experiment with yourself to see what would happen if you tangled one of these snakes.
I think that's an excellent synopsis. And, hey, man, are you going to clean this up?
I will, yes. I will clean up all of the mess that I have made here in the lab. But for everybody out there watching who's wanted to see what would happen if Coyote Peterson was bitten by a venomous snake, there you have it, guys. My blood tingling with venom. I'm Coyote Peterson, the brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. Every year around the world.
I'm so bored. They got me watching videos like these, bro. What's up, Honcho? What's up, Jacob?
Okay, nature lovers, here's one for you. What to do when you see a snake. What? There's something else to do other than jump out of your skin and scream like Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween? Oh! Well, unexpectedly coming face to face with a snake can be a scary experience. But how can you tell if it's venomous? And what should you do if it bites you? For the answers to these questions and more, just keep on watching. Hey, it's only a video. But first, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side. Now, snakes can either be venomous or non-venomous.
What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel, man. In this video right here, we have Chicago drill lyrics that really happen. That we all know that rappers be capping. Their bars that they spit are always true. They lie about how much money they make, especially the SoundCloud rappers. But no disrespect to the SoundCloud rappers, but y'all don't get as many girls as y'all say y'all do. Now, without further ado, we're about to see these lyrics that really happened when it came to Chicago rappers like King Von and shit like that. Let's get straight into this.
Chicago is the birthplace of drill. This inspired a worldwide movement that has spread everywhere from Florida to even the UK. Drill rappers are known for rapping about real crimes they've committed and the deadly life in the streets. Here's a look at some wild Chicago drill lyrics that actually happened. He survived one to the head, but it f***ed up his body. Lil Durk should have ducked. Lil Durk was one of the most popular rappers to come out of Chicago in the early 2010s. His career has had some ups ups and downs, but he's managed to build a solid fan base that has kept him relevant in the music industry for almost a decade. Even though Dirk has changed his ways and moved out of Chicago to focus on his rap career full-time, he's still a savage at heart and will occasionally drop a diss track against his enemies. His most recent diss, Should've Ducked, was a bonus track off the rapper's most recent album, The Voice, where he takes shots at several members of the FBG crew. In this bar, Dirk is throwing shots at rival rapper FBG Wooski, who the artist has been beefing with for years. Wooski is one of O-Block's most hated ops due to the number of bodies and disses he's dropped. This deadly beef eventually led to Wooski getting ambushed and shot in the head outside a funeral, which is what Dirk was talking about in the bar. Wooski actually grew up in the Parkway Gardens houses, the housing project in the area locals have named O-Block. Even though his older brother, Big Mike, was a BD.
I hope you're watching. But I'm just watching some random stuff. I support, yeah.
And the entire building was controlled by the gang. Wooski ended up joining the GDs after becoming cool with dudes from the St. Lawrence area like FBG Duck. Big Mike protected Wooski when he was growing up, but that could only last so long. Wooski was just too wild to be contained and was forced to leave the area after a BD from the set Wick City named Reezy was shot and killed. The shooting happened during a fight between Reezy and...
See, that's the there and there. I'm not gonna pause the video too much. I seen a lot of y'all comments and it's like saying not to pause the video. I won't do it no more.
I got
like, that's the thing though. Once you start getting involved with all this gang stuff and you start catching bodies, you have to be on guard anywhere you go. You got caught outside of a funeral. You know what I'm saying? You could be at dinner with your family and your ops could pull up and get crazy with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why you should stay out of that if you ever think about getting into it.
From the STL EBT set, including Wooski. Wooski was rumored to be the shooter in Reezy's death, even though he was only 12 or 13 at the time. After that, he couldn't stay on O-Block anymore. The STL EBT took him in, and he's been repping the set ever since. This beef would eventually get even deeper after Wooski allegedly killed an O-Block member named Batum, and King Von retaliated by killing Wooski's cousin, Modell. Around that time, Von and Wooski started going back and forth on Twitter, making their hatred for each other public. So it started an all-out war between the two sets.
Can I always y'all? Yeah, just join.
Von and Big Mike, Wooski's brother, both got charged with murder after killing a man named Malcolm Stuckey outside a house party. Stuckey had allegedly been mean-mugging Von, so the rapper went to recruit Big Mike as backup. When they confronted Stuckey outside the house party, they ended up opening fire, killing their target, and injuring the dudes he was with. Both Big Mike and Von were potentially facing up to 100 years in prison, and Mike decided to rap. He told police that Von was the one who fired the fatal shot, and he was just there for protection. But at the last minute, Big Mike changed his mind and refused to testify. Either O-Block got to him while he was locked up and let him know that if he came back to the streets, he'd be a dead man, or he figured it out on his own. Either way, without Mike's testimony, the prosecutors didn't have much to go off. Von ended up beating the case, and Mike took the charge for the murder, getting sentenced to 28 years in prison. Check out our video on rappers that beat the murder case for more info on what happened.
What's good?
Mike still took the fall for the crime.
Okay.
He even thought arsonist meant that he had to be disowned by O-Block and made the beef even more serious. Things continued to escalate after an O-Block member named HK was murdered.
They got in
outside
the
the entrance to the
game.
Parkway Gardens house. Lucy was rumored to be one of the shooters, which he confirmed on the Diss Track Computers remix. On the track, the rapper takes credit for the killing of a bunch of BDs, including HK, and after that, O-Block was out for blood. They couldn't get to Wooski, so they went after one of his homies, Dusky the Man, who was shot and killed in the Washington Park neighborhood later that
Bro, what
year.
are you
It
watching?
was at Dusky the Man's
Chicago drill lyrics that really happened.
Reaction.
Reaction.
I'm about to say, I thought you was looking at gang lyrics. How you doing?
Von even warned Wooski that a surprise was coming over FaceTime on the night before the funeral. Right after the service, Wooski stepped out to smoke a cigarette, which is when his ops finally caught up to him. He sprayed up in front of the church, hitting Wooski in the head, and injured 5 other people. Wooski somehow survived the shooting, but suffered nerve damage and blood loss. So on Should've Ducked, Dirk is rapping about Wooski getting shot in the head and struggling with the effects, even though he survived. Dirk was close to King Von and was also known to be with Wooski and the rest of the FBG crew. The whole
Bro,
drill
don't be right.
When kids ever hear about someone getting shot in the head, it still lives. How's that even, like, how's that possible?
was actually a diss against the late FBG Duck, who was shot and killed in a house-kill shopping area of Chicago called the Gold Coast. Earlier on the track, Dirk raps, I told my PO through the gate that I get high as fuck. She asked me how high do I get? High as Duck. Duck was killed in August 2020 after dropping a diss track called Dead Bodies, where he disrespects 10 members of O-Block. Next to Wooski, Duck was one of O-Block's most hated ops. Before his death, he and Dirk have been exchanging diss tracks for years. But Dirk isn't the only rapper that FBG took his thrown shots at. In his next bar, the rapper this is a dead op named 600 Waldo, who died the day after Dusky the Man was murdered.
You know how much security Dirk needs to have, bro?
He was on the internet laughing, capping, they get caught without it.
Bro, Ethan on the game.
Exposed me remix. Waldo 600 was a member of the 600 set of the BD. 600 is allied with O-Block in the war against the STL-EBT and MOB sets of the GD. Waldo was shot and killed on East 63rd Street, the street that's considered the border between O-Block and 600, not far from the Parkway Gardens houses. He was killed on October 10, 2018, just a day after Drewski the Man was murdered, not far from the same spot. It's been rumored that Waldo was killed in retaliation for his murder, but probably added to the attack on Wooski. Waldo was allegedly there on the day Dusky was shot and killed. To make it even worse, rumors circulated that Waldo was dissing Dusky online, which led to immediate retaliation. Both men were well respected in their gangs, so the murders added even more attention to the already intense war that was raging on the streets of the South Side. In this bar, Duck is referencing the fact that Waldo got killed for dissing a dead op on the internet. When MOB caught Waldo lacking in enemy territory, it was all over. It's pretty wild how quick the revenge was for Dusky's death, but on the streets of Chicago, anything can happen in the blink of an eye. But Waldo isn't the only odd Duck reference in this song. In another verse, he raps, let off 23, then 7 more. That's how I come for bro. T-Roy ain't get shot inside his head, but he ain't make it though. The first line is about Duck's brother, FBG Brick. Brick was another member of the STL-EBT set who had been trying to follow in his brother's footsteps and become a rapper after being released from prison. Brick was shot and killed in the Woodlawn neighborhood.
I look at this and it's like, it's cool, but at the same time, it's silly as hell, yo. You literally have black people going against black people, like, you know what I'm saying? And then making songs about it. Like, don't that shit just sound funny to you?
Hey, I need y'all call for this, man.
It's just out here in the South Side, July 2017.
What's up, Sid? What's up, Ma?
Rumor has it that Brick was posting videos on the internet taunting No Block, so a group of BD goons pulled up to confront him. According to witnesses, they hit Kobe first, and Brick had to turn and run. He went down an alley, but realized he was going in the wrong direction.
Like at this
alley
point,
was a gate that he tried to hop, but got stuck halfway
like,
over.
we should be happy we free. We were slaves at one point. You know what I'm saying? We should be happy. Why are we still killing?
Killers caught him stuck on the fence,
Like,
shot him
damn.
in the back while he was trying to get to the other side. No one was ever arrested for the murders, but it is rumored to be a group of O-Block and 600 members, including HK. HK was one of the ops who was later killed by Wooski, but Brick's murder was likely part of the motive. The night after Brick was killed, FBG allegedly shot up O-Block. In the FBG claim, each rapper has their own numbers. Duck claimed the number 03, and Brick was referred to as 30. So when he raps let off 23 and 7, he's making a play on words based on his code. 23 plus 7 equals 30, so he's got 30 rounds for O-Block to get revenge for his brother. In the next bar, he references the dead op named T-Roy, who was killed earlier the same year. T-Roy was a respected shooter from O-Block, who was close to King Von, Chief Keef, and HK's youngest brother. Even though he was less than 5'3", T-Roy was a respected shooter with multiple alleged bodies. T-Roy was shot and killed on February 14, 2017, at just 23 years old. Rumor has it really been shot by a guy named TV from Taekwon's world, another set of the GDs that's allied with STL-EBT. Troy accidentally wandered into a neighborhood known as Paxtown, an area controlled by the GDs. He was on the hunt for TV because he allegedly killed an O-Block member named Chino. While wandering around Paxtown, T-Roy was spotted by none other than FBG Brick. Brick then called up TV to alert him that T-Roy was out looking for blood. TV was then able to get the drop on T-Roy and shot him in the chest around the 2000 block of East 71st Street. The shooting was captured on Facebook Live by a woman who was in the car at the time he was shot. The trial was also tragically
None of them can shoot.
T-Roy was a well-respected member of O-Block whose death was a major loss for the crew. After his murder, his brother HK really started turning up in the streets. Before that, HK was affiliated, but not known for having any bodies. After T-Roy's death, he had to step up and fill his brother's shoes and ended up being involved in multiple murders in less than a year. First,
That's like even when I was first listening to King Von's songs and stuff like that, like it's some real, like you can tell he's talking about some real stories. And I'm over here wondering in my head, I'm like, yo, how the hell is this dude still alive?
Oh, you got that in.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I definitely 100,000% wasn't his death at all. But I begin to wonder, yo, all this shooting, all this killing people, I know there's people out here at this point. And there's always gonna be people out here at it's hard to stay alive after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Food was also one of the
Oh
alleged
my
killers of
god,
Chino,
bro.
along with TV. T-Roy was shot while trying to get revenge for Chino's murder, so it seems like HK decided to finish the job. Bobby was working a 9 to 5 at a grocery store. He was caught by HK and another hobo
My
named
fault.
This dude keep getting in my way.
HK was allegedly with him. Next, HK went after FBG Grigg for being the one who was responsible for alerting TV about his brother's location. HK was allegedly the one who chased Grigg into the alley and fired the kill shot. Then, HK got his revenge by killing TV in September 2017. TV was chilling with a dude named Sai from Jarrell City, another set of the GD. HK found out their location from someone and went to confront them. Rumors have gone around that when HK pulled up, TV just laughed and said, "You finally got me." But this is unconfirmed, as he was killed right after from a gunshot wound to the head. That's crazy. Sai was also shot in the head.
This nigga shoot, bro.
I don't think none of them can shoot. Like, they paint matching and still suck. I think your man can shoot. He got sharp tape.
What's up, Sid?
Ah, you get a clip there.
Wait, why? How's that 44? Yeah, what? They saying everyone said twice. What? Bro, you two just be messing up, bro.
Ooh. No jump shot, ugly. CK, why your build look like a long arm?
I don't know.
Like, it look like it, but it don't look like it. I think your build just got, like, long legs. You might get at the court. I'm finna go back door.
He shot.
I got the
Go on my account after that game and take our primary account. It's not primary. I don't got to say primary.
That's a good shacking test.
The cycle is never ending. Never ending. When you hear rappers like King Von or even all these mainstream rappers that still talk about the trap bodies and all that stuff, they're not doing that right now. This is what I don't think a lot of people understand. They're not doing that. They are way too elite. They're in the 1%. They're right up with the white guys. You know what I'm saying? Just they can't be in the streets no more. They can't be dealing, drug dealing, none of that stuff. They don't do that anymore. They just rap about it and they talk about their guys. That's really it. But you're watching this one video. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.
Add me back. Alright.
Oh, my dick, my nigga got that.
Let's sit down on my chair.
They still trying to win. That's crazy.
Oh shoot, I didn't even realize this was a score.
Walking there is 820.
They trash. Like, one off the PC. You ain't get no bullet.
Bro, like,
Let me see if I
dang,
can
bro.
sneak on get tape. What you trying to go for?
Yeah, it's like, it's pretty basic, but it looks clean.
Oh.
It's like I'm gonna do this little thing, then I'm gonna do a live move, but I'm gonna cancel it. Then I'm just gonna like stand still, like.
Oh, you talking
see,
about
bro.
the live move, L2 move?
Oh, I ain't got you at it.
Nah, you never saw it before, for sure.
In this video right here, we got the barber lip.
Wait, he called first?
What you say?
Wait, who got first?
I called second.
I got last, but I don't really care about first.
Oh, shit, bet.
And never get a cut from him again. Basically, when you get in a cut, usually us guys, you already know, we close our eyes at points. It's like, what's the point of keeping our eyes open? Especially when you start making that weird ass eye contact with the barber while he's cutting your hair. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at each other face to face, making eye contact. It's a little weird. So in this video right here, the barber's making it even more weird by putting his finger on the lip. He puts the finger on. Nah, that's not going down. I just might get out the chair after that.
OG, I think it's
We're gonna see
OG
these people's
bracelet.
reactions right here.
So I tried that barber
Oh,
lip
it's
prank
two
today.
games. Line go crazy. Oh my, these dribblers for
Oh,
social
nah.
play.
Y'all funny though. My
These
God,
definitely dribblers.
You have to be cool. Your barber you have to be cool with your barber to let that shit slide. That's how you lose a client. And this dude looks like he be shooting people too. Yo. It looked like it registered after what he just did. Hey, yo! Nah. He can't. You can't. Don't look at me like that if I pull this prank on you as a barber. It looked like he enjoyed that one. It looks like that's what he's been waiting for all his life. That little smirk and that, fuck no.
No, why'd I do that? Like,
I'm kicking the client out.
Why you
You're supposed to get mad.
oh, they playing like this.
These not dribblers. They just got brazen in their name.
He probably grinding for the score.
Why do you smile at that? Yo.
I tried the barber lip prank and I think my client liked it.
Nah, this is sus as hell. This is very suspicious. Hey,
I'm gonna take that back out and shit.
Hey, now with the thumb.
dang.
Oh.
I don't like the way I don't know, yo. Yeah, this is funny.
Ain't no way he made that.
That could express.
Yeah, we going to play ass too. These bitches screaming.
Alright, bro, I ain't finna dribble that much. I'm just finna.
I'm dang dribbling.
I'm finna
I would literally be like, yo, what the? I would laugh, but I was like, what the fuck? He's leaving.
I thought he was gonna pick up on that.
He's not doing this shit.
Dang.
Alright, listen, we have the first Caucasian. That's it.
They both got brazen.
Oh my gosh, you a fanboy. Look at what they doing.
What he do?
Look at how he dribbling. They
How
trying
he
to dribble
dribbling?
like, bro, watch when he started dribbling. Watch him.
I'm go base slim.
Made that.
Y'all ISO then proceed. Y'all trying to do the proceed to full court press. And he not going full court press you.
You already know what's the deal, bro.
That's what you going for?
Yeah.
You better get the clip. Alright, get it.
Dang. I ain't really like that anyway. He was like too close.
Make it look better. Don't force them. You can get up if you score.
That's funny.
And then they over there trying to ISO at mid left, like everybody don't have a
You
flip
have a
there.
good relationship with your customer. Do that.
Like, look at this. Look at this. Boy. You don't need to jump on, bro. You can guard him from this thing. Oh my god, hop on my shit.
Why you let him do it 3 times? Come on, my boy. You let him do it 3 times?
Are they just dribbling now? They full control.
Now we see you not gonna get a steal, this idiot. Still score.
Oh, nah. He made him put his chin up and all that.
It's just funny or something.
Alright, we can go up if he score.
How do they let him be? Yo, how do you let your
Nah, this shit is funny, I ain't gonna lie.
Like look, when we try and dribble, he full court press, but in CK, he don't even do nothing.
He probably know me.
I'm definitely open.
His name Walmart Cargoes.
Check out what this nigga is doing. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can keep my eyes on.
And now they sending screens. You a ISO or you a, what's it called? I wanna be stage player, Pittman. Don't pass me, I'm scared.
He gonna press me now, bruh.
You gotta take the bottom.
Better get up that court. Better get up that court. All I got to say.
We always match each other when cutting
She got
each
2
other's hair.
fouls.
I tried the
Full
barber
court,
with
I don't.
Frank on
Hey,
hand today.
I ain't gonna lie. When they full court press me, I'm finna just speed boost bomb, cause this is dumb.
Exactly. That's all you do. You just gotta process
Speed
escape
boost right
out of
by
that speed
him.
boost.
Let the prank war begin.
That's all I do when I get
Bro, that's a
lost.
late?
I passed out. You know, all he finna take is 3. I'm about to get a 3. Bro, fiending.
Let's see how this lights in here. Alright, you held it down for the light skin community.
They think they like locking some shit too. Like, I ain't finna
Oh
shoot that
God,
bitch.
bro.
I got you that
You
bad.
personally getting bail out.
You got that bad.
Fresh ass cut. That's fresh as hell. That's the thing.
Like, I ain't finna shoot the ball from all the way back there. They can get
I
back.
tried the barber with Frank today.
I was about to say I was full court pressing just for the fact that he being a weirdo. And he can't shoot. I got him. Get mine. Get mine, CK. Get mine. Never mind. Nah, we gotta go. And then you ISO and you full court pressing. Like, make it make sense. Dang.
I cannot shoot right now. I don't know what's up with my boost.
It went something like this.
Probably ran out. Dang.
Dumbass nigga.
No flopping.
Barber lip prank part 2.
Y'all play side. CK play side with him. He like, I shouldn't have said none. CK, if you're not gonna play side, go out my man.
Yeah. After that, bro, you gotta get up out of the gym. If you ask me like that, if you ask me, you ain't like that.
You got that, what's it called, glitch momentum.
Bro, oh my god, bro.
Just take your too.
I was trying to pass it, bro.
You good. You get my man. I'ma help him out.
Ball is that? That's really right.
Number 18. Now, without further ado, let's
Oh, what are you feeling for? Hop off my shit.
How did she even guess? I'm not gonna ask.
Alright, CK, guard my man. Guard him. Guard him. Guard him. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the I got left side. You get right.
You trying to force him.
You can have that. You just gotta get a 3. I know you can get a 3.
That looks fire.
Ooh.
I wanna try that.
He's fiending.
I thought he fucking got that from me.
He's spamming score. I can see it.
That's some NCAA shit right there.
I can't pass, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
Controller K.
I gotta. Funny get great.
That's tough.
Oh, I'm really.
Using the wrong controller.
Oh.
Alright, I can move now. Like, this game.
They happy to missing game chat too.
You talking?
No, it probably is though. Bro was 0 for 4.
Nah, that's straight up slavery. Now, you'd be surprised, though. Like, I've never had a dog, but I know
You 0 for
dogs like to
How you
serve
let
their
the
masters. So that
3-point
dog was
playmaker
probably
green
actually
mode
having a
than
good
you?
time holding that man's shirt.
Oh, I got an attribute up there. I'm gonna get this.
Bro, that machine just looks like a piece of shit. Why would you expect it to work? It looks like y'all sinking, my boy. It looks like y'all sinking.
Oh, I don't even got enough PCs for this.
I'm not messing with that. I'm really not messing with that. Couldn't be me.
Then they got the part
I feel like that's
too.
everyone's worst killer. Be on a sinking
Be
boat.
on to join somebody else. I can't join this one. Oh, go bottom.
I was satisfied.
Go bottom left. If y'all want to play randoms again.
My IRL right there. We can do it on each side. There's no open court, bro.
I'm on bottom left.
Join the squad.
I'm finna get a new part. Everyone join my squad. This park is deep. Hold on. I want to see what court people are.
I'm gonna find a new one.
Oh, you're such a noob, yo.
If we would have won that game, we would have been versus dribblers, bro.
Dribblers out here.
Where?
Why would they hop on that?
Join rely.
Nah, this park is deep, bro.
Yeah, somewhere she's better go. I can already tell.
We should get a new part. She said she was asleep. She said take it now. Whoa.
Alright.
I don't even got rely added.
Why trends be at all these videos?
Oh, this
I got 5 open courts. Oh, Alon.
What's up, Kayla? We're live dribbling with a mascot?
I think so. Let me see.
Hey, put on lots
I think he's trying to pull up on a mascot. Never mind. He's trying to pull up on a mascot. I invited
Wait,
you,
how
but I
much
don't
courts
know.
you got open?
5.
Dang.
Okay, I might just have to join off for CK when it gets in.
Oh, let me invite you. My bad.
No, I got it. I just don't want to see.
No, I'm not in his park.
That's funny. The parrot really got mad at it.
They all wearing purple.
Oh, you said not in the. Oh, damn. Alright, hold on.
It's the easiest because it's the cheapest.
Man, I don't know what to watch.
He playing a legend, I think. Who is Stage Services? I feel like I've seen that name before.
Bro, I'm turning my time. I saw this shit.
Oh, he got dropped off. That's the. Anyways, I'm at mid right.
Hey, sorry y'all can't hear my fan in my background. This is out of my room.
I can't hear nothing. You straight?
Alright. I'll just put it on the lowest setting.
Gee, I got mad fan blowing too. It's hot as mess where I live.
Bro, these IQ niggas keep talking shit on this TikTok, bro.
Dang. Alright, where y'all at?
I'm about to join. I'm 50% in.
All of these bums keep getting the court. Let me hop on with these randoms.
Bro, you said there's 5 courts?
Yup.
Why is it so deep?
Because it's a legend in here. Go me right. I'm gonna invite
I'm
you.
in the E3.
I invite y'all. I wanna play. We can get me right.
Bro, we have like every court. Let's go top right. Let's go top right.
That were able to make 32 compilations of people caught cheating.
Invite CK again.
On the topic of relationships
Oh, we
and cheating and
can't.
stuff like that.
Alright, hop on.
She got cheated on 4 times.
TK, just go hop
I
on.
don't even know what to say to that. I never heard that one before. Like, 4?
I think we got it. Don't hop off. I think we got it.
We got nothing else.
And you got pink hair. I think they trying to play. I think they friends or something. They trying to play me. A lot of dribbler and he be playing stage. Let me find out.
Yeah, bro,
You're not stupid, Jessica. Are you recording this? Yeah, I'm recording it. Can we just talk about this? No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Don't do this. I seriously can't live without you. I didn't cheat on you. I mean to send that. This is fucking ridiculous. Over it, just gotta come change.
Yo, look, we're gonna keep count. We're gonna keep track like we do in every single video. I need y'all to comment down below who caught the girls. Okay, so the first one was the guy. The guy was
I'm lagging.
Right. Let's see this one now.
Get out the fucking shit and get out. Yeah, look, I'm gonna show you what the fuck you did.
Yeah, this one toxic as
I'm gonna show you
hell.
what the fuck you did. Look.
See, that's why I'm be posting snippets. That's why I'm be posting snippets. Let me get first. You lagging?
I just
I'm
messed
gonna go
up.
to game chat and see what you
Bro, why am I? Hold on. I should not be getting that. Dang.
Hell no.
Tell Hunt. Hold on, wait. Let me. What's up, Blazer? Do I know you? What's up, Clumsy? Tell Honcho I said, hey, you should try to go for 800 subs. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, boy, we got a whole crowd. Who is it? I messed up my snaps, dude. Hold on. What's off?
D-Longs. Like, oh my gosh, bruh. Like, what's happening, bro? I'm finna stream, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm in this stream.